game of the season, right here in the Signal Iduna Park. And they welcome Cologne for what should be a great afternoon here in Dortmund. The players making their way out onto the pitch. The kickoff just a moment away. Plenty to look forward to. So settle in, get comfortable, make sure you've got a drink and some snacks, because something tells me we've got a great 90 minutes of football ahead of us, something to really enjoy. Edin Terzic out as well. Be a big season for him. BVB will be wanting to bounce back from that disappointing end to last season, getting ever so close, but just not close enough. Will it be different this time round in the 2023-2024 season? Well, everyone hoping so, that's for sure. Good to see Rami Benzibaini getting game time in a black and yellow shirt under his belt. There he is, the number 5. Really solid display against Chelsea. Things expected from him. Brought in, of course, to replace the departed Rafael Guerreiro. Has slotted right in at left back. Great job so far. Of course, always great for a manager when players you bring in just slot into your team effortlessly, which is Rami Benzibaini seems to be doing. So often is the case, of course, that players need time to settle, need time to adjust to the way the team trains, the way they set up, the way they play in general. Of course, Benzibaini, with bags of Bundesliga experience, won't feel out of place playing in the league. But joining a new team is always a new challenge. It's one that he seems to be taking on with ease, which is great news for BVB, of course. Marcel Sabitzer, another summer arrival in today's starting lineup. Yet to get a full 90 minutes under his belt, but the game time he has been given, has been able to take full advantage of. And he too seems to be settling in nicely. Could very well be a big part of Edin Terzic's plans in midfield this season. Alexander Meyer in goal as the match gets underway here. Alexander Meyer, one of the standout performers in pre-season, if you ask me. Every time he's been called upon, he has delivered, and at times even gone beyond that. Outstanding performances in between the sticks from Alexander Meyer. And of course, you always want competition for places within the squad. Alexander Meyer giving Edin Terzic plenty to think about in terms of who his number 1 keeper should be. Would be surprised to see Gregor Kobel lose his place in the opening few weeks of the season, but you never know. BVB playing from left to right here in this first 45. Great atmosphere. And fans, should I say, playing their part already. A taste of what's to come in a week's time, in 2 weeks' time. We're at home again. It's that first round away from home in the DFB Pokal. Pressure and tenacity on the show there from Rami Benzibaini. Crashing into Marcel Sabitzer. Austrian back on his feet though. As for Dortmund's opponents here, Ajax Amsterdam. Not long ago when they were one of the teams in Europe. Always in the latter stages of the Champions League. Amazing players, still have such an incredible academy. Similar to BVB in that regard. But in recent times, see more and more of those players leaving the club. Another 2 big players for them leaving this summer, Jurrien Timber joining Arsenal to test himself in the Premier League. A team who will be fighting for that title this season as well. And of course, Dusan Tadic has made the move to Fenerbahce on a free transfer. What a massive player he's been for Ajax the last 3 to 4, maybe even 5 years. So he will be a big miss. And brought in some players, the likes of Benjamin Tahirovic from Roma. So fill in for Dusan Tadic. Sabitzer comes forward here, chance to get a shot off, does. It's a decent save in the end from Rulli in goal. BVB still on the ball here. Looking for a way through. The free kick's going to go against Dortmund here. Foul by Marco Reus. Have a look at the Sabitzer shot from distance, outside of the right boot, trying to curl it away from the keeper. For that bottom right corner, but Geronimo Rulli in goal, no position to make the save. Picked off again. Daniel Marlon now comes forward with the ball. Lovely little shift out to the right for Sebastian Haller, trying to centre it quickly. Many bodies in the box though. It is a very strong start from Dortmund, keeping Ajax pinned back in their own half here at the moment. Sabitzer to Marlon, looking for options, lays it off to Reus. Can now, the new club captain. Very confident start here from Dortmund, knocking the ball around nicely, seeing plenty of the ball. Very nippy going forward as well in that final third already, causing Ajax a few problems. These helps settle the nerves a little when you get a shot on target in those first 5 minutes of a game. Here's Hummels, lovely ball inside, great goal, Dortmund. Textbook stuff from BVB, and Mats Hummels with a world-class delivery outside of the right boot, just had a quick look, saw Julian Brandt making that run in towards the near post, and he had the composure to finish, well, ever so confidently. BVB rewarded for this fantastic start to the game. Great link-up play. Hummels with a peach of a pass there to Julian Brandt. He side-foots it, should I say, inside that near post. Rulli with absolutely no chance, definitely onside as well. What a start from Dortmund. Wide, here is Steven Bergwijn. Oh, dink inside, and it's the answer straight away from Ajax Amsterdam. Their first real move forward, and they found the back of the net. Brian Brobby. Was it Taylor, actually? It was Brian Brobby with the header down. It's a well-taken one as well. Just lets it glance off the top of the noggin into the far corner. Alexander Meyer unable to react quickly enough from close range. Just like that, it's one apiece. An entertaining start to this season opener. Edin Terzic will surely be disappointed. Just the fact that BVB have conceded, but how quickly they conceded after scoring the opener. Dink over the top. And Robbie the target. Just a little too much on that one, allowing Maya to come out and collect. Of course, another player who knows all about the Bundesliga. Spent time with RB Leipzig on loan. And straight from the Ajax under-21s to Leipzig in the 21-22 season. Zabaini. Can. It's time to turn. And Sula into play. So Sula does have a decent strike on it. Low and hard. Rulli able to get down early. Get both hands on it as well. High press here from BVB. Strong play from Kudus. BVB player too many though for the Ajax winger there. Look dangerous once again. And there, it's Brandt into play. Punches into the box. To fizz one across the face of goal there. Blocked on its way through though. He'll be able to keep the pressure on. Benzibaini. As for the spectacular. Pressure. Kenneth Taylor there from Emre Can. cushioned header there from Rami Bensebaini. Kudus just lurking behind him there to make sure he found Alexander Meyer convincingly. It's caught late there by Taylor. Not once but twice, just catching him right on the Achilles as well. Second challenge. Sabitzer back on his feet, but hobbling slightly. Action underway. Think inside from Bensebaini. Oh, great back heel from Aller. And Royce takes it first time. It's a decent save by Rulli in goal. Great move on that left side. Still in motion there. Be called back. Cheeky little back heel there from Aller. He's doing everything right in taking a shot on early. Easily in the lead for BVB again. Kudus. Caught a lot of eyes, Mohamed Kudus, in the most recent Men's World Cup. Since then, a lot of talk about where he's going to go to next. Still with Ajax. Transfer window still well and truly open. Plenty of interest in the player. Brighton in the Premier League, very close to securing his signature. Nothing concrete yet. Bergwijn. Through ball to Taylor. There's Brobbey again, trying to get a shot off. Don't really see any space to do so. Terzic with plenty of youngsters on the bench, as has been the norm throughout pre-season this summer. Of Henry Blanc, Guillermo Bueno, Paulman, Samuel Bamba. Possible second half substitutes or half-time substitutes, depending on how Edin Terzic wants to take on this game. And of course, names we're used to. So Moukoko, Hazard, new arrival Felix and Mecha, I'm sure will play some part here against Ajax. Salihamidzic, Marius Wolf, Antonios Papadopoulos. Gregor Kobel, already mentioned. Lotka, backup keeper on the bench. We'll see quite as many changes as we have in previous pre-season friendlies this summer. Of course, just a week away from competitive action now. Terzic will to be getting his starting 11 together, making sure they get that full match fitness as well. Could see this 11 play the majority of this match. Say there won't be any substitutions, but not quite as many, I don't think. Riasen all in there in supports. It's the blocking. Tough by Riasen. Julian Brandt on the move here. It's a soft call. It's Julian Brandt. Like he was being fouled there as he tried to carry the ball forward. Of occasions by Bergwijn. Sticks a leg out, not sure there was any contact there on the Ajax left-back Saladin. She has certainly made a meal of it though. Richer play there from Alexander Meyer. Part of his game that a few people underestimate. He's very good on the ball. Which isn't always a given with goalkeepers. Handball, an apparent handball. Mats Hummels was very happy with the decision. It came off the midsection rather than the arm. He does catch his left arm, but it's right up at his chest there. I'm not sure what else he can do to have a handball given against it. Very harsh decision. Kenneth Taylor and Mohamed Kudus standing over the ball for Ajax here. Some good distance out. Kudus to take it, can't keep it down though. A few metres over the crossbar that time. By Kudus on the hip. Far more painful there for Benzibaini. On the move here, the Dortmund left back continues his run. The midway point of this first half. It's been an entertaining match so far. Really good start by BVB. The immediate equaliser, which came out of nowhere really. Since then it's been relatively even. Hummels, great ball to pick out Riesen, cuts it back nicely, and Reus denied by Rulli again. Left-footed shot, a little too central, either side of the keeper there, and it's 2-1. Great play to find him though. BVB ever so dangerous on the wings, left side especially, but that time coming along the right with Riesen. Fantastic ball by Hummels to pick him out, and then the composure to cut it back perfectly for Reus. Able to play their way through the high press. Kudus waiting for support. He's in the form of Steven Bergwijn. Forces a really good save from Alexander Meyer. far corner. Didn't quite get it wide enough, which gave Alexander Meyer a little bit of help in terms of making the save, but it was a save that still wasn't simple. It was livening up once more here in the Signal Iduna Park. And chances at both ends in a matter of maybe a minute and a half or 2 minutes. Marlon to Riasson. Bensebaini in acres of space, the fans urging the ball to go his way. He's picking up the pieces inside the Ajax half. And of course, from Bensebaini blocked there. Very well to recover after a heavy first touch. Bensebaini in space, left side, brought down by Divine Wrench. A little too aggressive. Look at that Marco Reus opportunity. Local body strength from Riasson. Fires it straight into Oliver Ertzen, the central defender. Great save by Alexander Meyer, the deflection making it a little bit more difficult. Just had to readjust. Make the save with his right shin. Great reactions from the BVB shot stopper. Ball situation here for Dortmund and a chance to retake the lead. Brandt with the delivery, it's not a bad one either. They're doing his best to get on the end of it. Not far away from doing just that. Maybe be able to keep the pressure on though here with Daniel Mal. The worst of deliveries. Great cross. Emre Can was there to nod it home from close range. Oliver Ertzen to just nick it away from the BVB captain in time. Was there a handball there? Certainly looked like it came up off the knee of Mohamed Kudus and struck the left arm. Referee quick to wave play on. want to see that one again in a slow motion replay. Interesting to fully understand the handball rule this season, because the easiest of rules to understand at times, and when you think you do understand it, it ceases to amaze or surprise. The decisions that are given, not given, everything in between. It's definitely a part of the game that needs a little bit more clarity, if you ask me. Arguably, Kudus there, and absolutely no time to get an arm out of the way once it ricocheted off his knee. And if you consider the handball given against Hummels not too long ago, a difficult one. Royce, will dink into Allaire. He's being pulled back there slightly. Just put him a little off balance as he took the shot on. Link up there with Marco Royce, who did really well. Slightly better contact and strike on the ball there, and it's 2-1. Slicing it slightly. Get another look at that. And then Kudus handball inside his own penalty area. I do agree, it would have been harsh. Nevertheless, plenty of Dortmund players moving towards the referee. Defended by Riesen. Ajax corner. Roughly 8 minutes of the first 45 still to go. Perhaps a minute or so to be added on as well. Breakaway on here now with Daniel Malen. Muscled off the ball by Kudus. Too aggressively. According to the referee, who produces the first yellow card of the game as well. Not a lot in that, to be fair. Two questionable decisions from the referee in this first half, but with it being a friendly, all doom and gloom, I suppose. Good play there from Daniel Malen. Space out his right side from Brandt, just a little too close to the arriving Saladin to get the tackle in. Another Dortmund throw. It's a really smart play from Julian Riesen. have too many options on, was surrounded by Ajax players in that corner. Does enough to draw the foul. Now his teammates to now get a ball into that danger zone. With some great deliveries already in this first half. They pick out a Sebastian Haller, some Mats Hummels, good shot. So the usual targets. It's Hummels at the back post. Can't keep the header down though. How many times have we seen him find the back of the net from those sort of situations? From Brandt. Just leaning forward slightly on that header, Hummels. Off the top of the head rather than the forehead as well. Pass there from Hummels. Put under pressure slightly, but that's from Süle. To see those pictures just moments ago. Signal Iduna Park in all its glory. Not quite full capacity here today, but for a non-competitive match, still a sensational turnout. Certainly sounds like it's full anyway. Those in attendance making themselves heard, playing their part. No surprises there though. Back well, great ball from Royce, lovely little flick. What a goal that could have been. Attack still on though. Some delivery, it's come back to Royce. Forcing a stunning save from Geronimo Rulli there. What a great little minute of action from BVB. One-touch football in the build-up there was, well, second to none really. Royce just a little more central than he would have hoped with that shot. Taken quickly and short by BVB. Another good ball in, this time from Sabitzer. Trying to turn the screw a little here. These final few minutes of the first 45. Letting Ajax out of their own half. To finish the way they started, on the front foot. Performance in this first half from Marco Reus. He's been absolutely everywhere. At the heart of pretty much anything in that final third as well. certainly a new sort of role for Marco Reus. At times last season, but this season it's going to be the norm, really. That freedom to roam, get forward and get involved, but drop deep and try and start build up as well. Coming up with Riasson here. Marlon. Ball played, says the referee, and then Kudus. Some nifty footwork. That's the space for the pass out wide. Here's Bergwijn. Gets the shot off. So a little gap there in between Süle and Sabitzer, trying to take advantage of it. It's been easy to see that for Alexander Meyer. Well positioned to make the save. No time added on, an action-packed first 45 here in the Signal Iduna Park. 1-1, the half-time score between BVB and Ajax. Julian Brandt with the early lead for BVB. And then a minute later, Brian Brobby heading home for the equaliser. After that, a rather even affair. Dortmund probably with the better chances. Ajax, however, looking dangerous themselves going forward. A mouth-watering second half to look forward to. And that is just around the corner, so make sure you join us for it. Until then, stay safe, and as always, take care. Olivier Outzen coming off. Jakov Nidic coming on. On the ball early, was into trouble. Looks like Marco Reus will be the player who's come off for BVB. Really strong first half from the former captain. See that child there. Number 8. Be quite as free roaming as Marco Reus was, you feel. Stay in and around that central area, but is a player. He's very box to box as well. So just because he won't be quite as free roaming doesn't mean he won't cover as much ground. Joining from Wolfsburg for a cool 30 million euros. Good bit of business by BVB. Business in general has been quite good this summer. Dortmund, of course, the loss of Jude Bellingham, a big miss for BVB, but the money brought in from that. Something to take notice of. Chance here for Dortmund. Danger not over yet. Eliasson pushing the back of Zabaini there. Looks across to the referee straight away. Doesn't get the reaction he or the Dortmund players or fans were hoping for, though. Still, Dortmund continue to come forward. It's Daniel Mahler. course, Ajax Academy product. Spent time with Arsenal's under-18s and under-23s as well. As Kudus just can't get the ball out from underneath his feet there, thankfully. Alexander Meyer to get both hands on the ball as a result. Going back to Daniel Marlin, who's part of the Ajax Academy. Tried his luck with Arsenal and their youth teams as well before coming back to the Netherlands. They're joining up with the arch rivals PSV Eindhoven, breaking into the first team there, impressing a number of seasons before making the move to Dortmund. The flares are out, the Ajax fans. Appreciated by all of the Dortmund fans, it would seem. Plenty of whistles. Never have quite understood flares, really. I suppose they can look spectacular when lit up in numbers, but so close to getting on the end of that one. But back to the flares, it just blocks the view for pretty much everyone around the flares, and then the majority of that half of the stadium as well. Seems to defeat the point of going to watch football. Maybe that's just me. To mention all the poor folks that then have to breathe in the fumes as well, with lots of young fans in attendance as well. So exactly what you want. Ball out wide for Mohamed Kudus, who was just a bit too early to get going. Really need to set off as early as he did, had plenty of space to work with. Tries to flick it out towards Marlin. The pressure. Marlin gets it back and nearly moves Dortmund the lead. Block in the end. The Ajax defender there. The corner. It's a good start to the second half from BVB. Just picking up where they left off, really. His weaker left foot really got the contact right there. Was always on the rise. It's not promising signs from BVB. These opening stages. Does ever so well yet again. Very quickly favourite already. Benzibaini. Deservedly so. Season performances of above and beyond. A lot of people very sorry to see Guerrero move on. Such a key player for Borussia Dortmund, but Benzibaini has settled everyone's nerves very quickly indeed. A good ball in. And there it is! Felix and Mecha. Well, what a substitution that is. And what a moment for him as well. On his home debut. Only on the pitch for, well, 8 minutes, 8.5 perhaps. He's put BVB into the lead. A very cool finish inside of the right boot. Credit to Benzibaini once more, who picks out Sebastian Haller, the front man, who's back to goal, lays it off. Felix and Mecha takes it first time. Really good finish that. And the new boy has his goal as well. Welcome to the Signal Iduna Park. BVB 2-1 up now. Couldn't ask for more. For one of your new arrivals to get on the score sheet, get involved. Early into his career. So Mecha doing just that. Dortmund will want to make sure they don't concede quickly like they did after the first goal. Instead, they try to build on it. Distribution again from Benzibaini. No matter whether it's on his left or his right, just feels so comfortable on the ball. And to support Daniel Marlin as well. Better pass from Emre Can. Benzibaini might have been in on goal there. Versatility to his game, though, that attracted BVB in terms of bringing him to the club. Whipping really good deliveries, but just as happy to cut inside, go forward himself, or link up with this little 1-2. Mecha able to turn. Fizzes it across to Daniel Marlin. Benzibaini just fluffs the shot slightly, like he hit ground before the ball there. Marlin goes down. The referee says no penalty. 1-on-1 with Mohamed Kudus. Perhaps the fact that Kudus is already on a yellow card played a part there. So he got a hand on his right arm. Slight push there as well. It's a little lucky there, Mohamed Kudus. An hour gone. Dortmund lead at 2-1 here. Deservedly so. It was relatively even in the first half, but Dortmund started and finished it well. They've been the dominant side so far with almost 15 minutes of the second half play. Great work from Riasson there. Riasson still going. Allowed to continue is Benzibaini. Still Benzibaini. Lays it up for Nmecha! Felix Nmecha with not one but 2 goals. A really well taken one yet again. Just faked the shot initially. Saw the Ajax defender drift past it and then calmly slots it home. Credit to Julian Riasson though. Bulldozed his way forward. And then the ball out wide to Benzibaini. And selfishly lays it off for Nmecha. Looked like it might have been the wrong decision initially, but that little drop of the shoulder there. Very clever play from Nmecha. Two of the new boys are linking up. Would that be a sign of what is to come? Well, we certainly hope so, don't we? An introduction to the game. Felix Nmecha. Big boots to fill after that first half performance from Marco Reus, but oh my, hasn't he filled them well? Nothing wrong with the challenge on Brobbey. Stay down here. Nmecha. Great ball. Antonio Marlon has his head up. No one really to pick out in the middle is Benzibaini. He'll take his time to get the shot off. Disappointing end to what was a really promising counter-attack there. So Nmecha's ball that just completely sliced open the Ajax defence. Kudus with space, tries it wide. Taylor coming off. BB going to make some changes as well. Sebastian Haller. Quite sure who's come on to replace him. So from Moukoko perhaps. Nolan seems to be running over here as well. Perhaps to rehydrate. Look like he's going to be coming off. So it will will be Moukoko. Torgan Hazard, so maybe Daniel Marlin is making way then. Big season ahead for young Youssoufa Moukoko. Chance to impress. Wilson has come off as well. Our team not exactly helping the commentators here. Here's Wolf, the player. And now right wing back position. He's slowly but surely, should I say, making his own. Performances wing back in pre-season of that US tour. A chance to impress now. His final 7 minutes or so. Right. For Brobbey there. Surrounded by just but Benzibaini as well. Effort there. To Emre Can. Credit to Masa Sabitzer as well, the Austrian. He's gone a little under the radar, but that is the position he plays. Put together a really solid display. Partnership with Emre Can. That sort of central defensive midfield area. Ball won back by Benzibaini. Mecha going for the hat-trick. Did have Wolf to his right. He was a little disappointed the ball didn't come his way, but you can't blame Felix and Mecha for going for goal with 2 goals to his name already. And it is a home debut for the club. Sign of things to come. Well, we certainly hope so. to get the fans on side as quickly as possible. There's a Mecha. Shot from distance. What a goal that could have been. Well, he is in the mood, isn't he? Just never really curled back inside for him. Lovely technique on the effort. Hazard to Mukoko. Oh, really there to help him. He's surrounded by 4 Ajax players. Down beautifully. Marius Wolf. "70 minutes gone. 2 goals to his name. Felix and Mecha will definitely be throwing his name into the hat for man of the match here. 2 goals that could well secure victory. His final pre-season friendly and season opener at Signal Iduna Park, but man of the match for me until this point has been Rami Bensebaini. Another stellar performance at left back. Looks like he's been there for years. On his part, the goal scored as well defensively. He's looked solid as a rock. Link-up plays being good, deliveries have been good, distributions being good. Just an all-round performance. As I say that, he gives the ball away. Obviously the commentator's curse into play. That's the first pass he's actually given away all game. Pretend we didn't see it. Chance to Mecha. He's finding right little pockets of space there. Up and down the middle. Lovely layoff from Hazard. Gets it back. First time. Torgan Hazard. He just couldn't get the ball far enough forward to get a cross in. Was all just a little too close for comfort there, but the initial link-up play out on that right wing was superb. Nothing wrong with the tackle from Bergwijn. The BVB corner. A chance for Edin Terzic to make a few more changes. Ziyech and Bueno coming on. Bensebaini will go off to a standing ovation, and rightfully so. Really, really good display from him. It looks like a cracking bit of business, considering he came on a free transfer as well. So it's up, another player sacrificed. Guillermo Bueno, one of the youngsters look really good in pre-season. Maybe on the fringes of the starting lineup. The upcoming campaign as Mecha. There's one into Rosie. So to peg one back. Bergwijn What a save that is from Maya. Did everything right there. Came out early, made himself big, didn't go to ground too early. Fantastic stop there. Alexander Maya, who continues to look ever so good. This season he's been having. Didn't look like Emre Can was just nicked there as the ball was stolen off him. Happy to continue though. With the cross. What a chance that was. Medic. Time substitute. Very nearly finding the bottom corner there. It was a great delivery from Mohamed Kudus. Bergwijn again. Chance here, good save again. Alexander Maya took a wicked deflection there off the shot from Branko van der Bomen. Just getting a touch on it. Just made life difficult. Alexander Maya. Again, positional play. Fantastic. Even if Gregor Kobel, the first choice keeper coming season, reassuring is it to know that you have Alexander Maya as a backup. Yeah, it's just to create a few chances here. Closing stages. Kudus in the offside position though, for the first time. They want to make sure that they finish the game as strong as they started. Kudus will be coming off now. Borges going to replace him. There to pick out Saliercha. Spot. Carry the ball forward. And to leave it to Brandt. cross with the outside of the right boot. That's almost it. His aces up the sleeve. How many times have we seen him? Passes like that. It was a cross with the outside of the right boot, which gave us the opening goal here this evening. Of course it was as well. Pressure. Hazard caught late there. He's going to be all right, but it would have been a lot worse. Dangerous challenge. Van der Bomen there. As well, thankfully. He's going to be all right. Torgan with the overlap. Torgan Hazard, I should say. There's Brobbey. He's quick. He will beat Hummels for pace. Maya with another save. And he's gone to war to make it. I think it's a clash between him and Hummels, which is the problem. Courageous goalkeeping from Alexander Maya. Liverpool team out there to make sure he's all right here. The ball over the top. Again, that positional play. It's actually the left knee from Brobbey. Catches Alexander Maya right in the face. Good has Alexander Maya been? Hopefully this isn't anything serious. He's his way back onto his feet, which is good news. Fans showing their appreciation for what has been a standout performance in goal from that man. Defensive header there from Hummels. Truly into the 10 minutes. Lead by 2. It takes some doing for Ajax to salvage something here, especially with the form that Maya has been in. To mention that going forward they look just as dangerous themselves. Ball into the path of Torgan Hazard. Touch football again. Wolf just cutting underneath the ball there. Great work initially though. stuff from Emre Can. So he has eyes in the back of his head there. On to Bueno. And Mecha! He's desperate for that hat-trick, isn't he? Again, a little too central. Felix and Mecha, if he puts that a little out to the right. Uses the Ajax defender as a bit of a blocker in front of the goalkeeper. His third and Dortmund's fourth of the evening. Dean just caught there. Coco did everything he could there. Since coming on, he's sort of been left all alone up front, really. It always makes life difficult for a striker. He's coming up with a little bit of magic there. Yorel Hato. It's great to see as well as even with the number of changes made, the rhythm to Dortmund's game never really let off. Isn't always the case in these pre-season friendlies. Slightly surprised by how many changes have been made. They have come far later in previous games over the summer. I suppose it's a double-edged sword, really. You want to get your starting 11 match fit, the cohesion between them going well, but you want your other players to be ready to jump into action when needed, and therefore they need to be just as match fit as well, so you want to get minutes under their belt. Also want to end pre-season on a high with a win. Many things to think about. Which is probably why not many people want to be a manager. A full-time job doesn't quite do it justice. Ball to pick out Bueno there. Sula. It's getting ready to make another change. And Zahirovic coming off. Christian Hlinson to replace it. Nasty challenge there. He felt he was on the end of a bad challenge himself, and the reaction was far from called for. They're starting to lose their cool a little. And the chap look to get involved and protect his players, as you'd expect from Big Emre Can, especially with the player involved at the end of that challenge from Brobbey. As young Guillermo Bueno. Yellow card for the Ajax number 9. For really. We're into the final minutes of the 90 now. It looks like a win is in the bag for Edin Terzic. What a pre-season it's been. And there it is. That's all she wrote here for the season opener. It's another win in the summer for Borussia Dortmund. Edin Terzic will be absolutely delighted with how pre-season has gone. And even more delighted that some of the new arrivals have performed at the levels they have. After a 1-1 half-time score, Felix and Mecha, summer arrival in midfield, coming on with a brace. A brace that secures victory here against Ajax Amsterdam. A perfect way to cap off a fantastic summer for the black and yellows. And now we can look forward to competitive football once again. A week from now, on the 12th of this month, Dortmund in the first round of the DFB Pokal, taking on Schott Mainz. And a week later, it's the Bundesliga opener here at the Signal Iduna Park against Cologne. As always, we'll be there for every kick of the ball. And I'm sure you're just excited and raring to go as we are. Well, until then, as always, stay safe and take care.